Hello everybody, Jen Gode here, Jen Gode Coaching Services, and today I'm here full of love for everybody with my happy emoji day, whatever that might mean, to talk about honoring your no. And this is really a topic that is difficult for many people, myself included, and the reason I felt inspired to hop on here today and have a quick discussion about honoring your no is because I recognized in my own schedule all the places that I've been saying yes and the clutter that has caused in my schedule, and it has basically created a little bit of a sense of almost schedule overwhelm and a feeling of how is everything going to get done, how can I possibly do all these things, and it's created a space where actually when I was speaking with my mom earlier, I recognized that yesterday I even forgot to eat lunch. Hello, health coach. Lunch is kind of an important thing. So how does that even happen? Especially for someone who, I'm going to be the first to preach, honor your no and set your boundaries. And the answer is simple. It's sometimes we let ourselves get ahead of everything, and we lose sight of what our top priorities in life are. So it caused me pause, a moment of reflection, and so it's a perfect opportunity to stop, reflect on what my priorities are, and look at my schedule and say, okay, these things are not really honoring my priorities, and they're not where I need to be spending my time and where I need to be saying yes. So what does that look like for you? Perhaps it means you're saying yes to all the things and trying to be everything for everybody because you really love people and you want to help people. That would be me. I'm always, yes, I can help you. Yes, anytime you want. Reach out to me. Yes, 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 yes. Well, then all of a sudden it comes time, and what happens when you've said yes to everything, even those things that perhaps were a little too much for you? Well, you step back and you feel, oh, wow, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, or I don't know how I'm going to get this done, or maybe some things that are really important to you slip by the wayside. So how can we honor our yes and honor our no? Here are 3 simple tips, and they're tips that I give to a lot of my clients, and they're tips that I actually use, given to me by a series of wise coaches. Tip number 1 is make sure every week and every day you are reestablishing what your most important priorities are. So what that looks like for myself is on Monday morning, before I get out of bed, what are the top 3 priorities in my life right now? And I answer that question. Then it looks like anytime a new opportunity presents itself, or someone is asking for my time or asking for my assistance on something, the answer becomes, you know what? I can't give you an answer right now. Let me look at my schedule and get back with you. And so what that means is I do exactly that. I put it on pause and I say, hey, does this event or this activity honor one of my top 3 priorities in life? And if the answer is no, then the next question is, do I feel obliged to say yes? Or do I feel genuinely inspired to say yes for whatever reason? And so if the answer is I feel obliged to say yes, that's when I call that person back and I politely decline and say, you know what, thank you so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate that you approached me with this. Right now is just not a good time for me. And then I offer a potential solution. Perhaps have you thought about offer another name or offer another suggestion so that you're still adding them some value and showing that you really did appreciate the thought and the gesture, or maybe it's ask me next time. If you feel inspired to say yes for whatever reason and it's not in alignment with your top 3 priorities, I invite you to table it for an extra day and sleep on it, because sometimes you feel inspired in the moment, but after you've thought about it, the inspiration isn't really there. Maybe it really was obligation, kind of hiding itself underneath that inspiration. But in my experience, if you show up to something that you're not inspired to attend, or you sign up for a project that you're not inspired to really be a part of or give your best, then you don't show up and give your best, even if you intend to. And furthermore, if it's not in alignment with who you are or your top priorities in life, some things can creep in, such as, resentment, schedule resentment, overwhelm, And so you're not showing up as your best self either. So it's very important to honor those. So first tip was to list your top 3, maybe 4 priorities in life right now. And 2, when you're presented with an opportunity or a schedule conflict or whatever that may be, or, invitation, don't immediately answer. Yes, I'm interested. Let me get back with you. I need to check my schedule. And upon taking that time for reflection, is this something I'm inspired to do? Is it in alignment with my top priorities? And if not, and I'm not inspired, then the answer is no. And if it is not in alignment with my top priorities and I feel inspired even after a sleep, then the answer might be yes, for whatever reason it is. But know, what is your intention behind saying yes? And so these are some ways to kind of clear the clutter in your schedule and make sure you take time for yourself. And here's the bonus tip. And this is perhaps the most important one. And shame on me, I realized that I had done this through my schedule all the way through July and didn't carry that on into July and beyond. And that is to schedule your lunch break and schedule your me time. And if you go to the gym and you work out with a trainer, put that in your schedule, because that's where I screwed up. And it's completely my bad and I'm owning it. I didn't carry any of those appointments further this week on through the end of the year. So part of my reflection today was, holy crap, I haven't given myself a lunch break for the next few, weeks. Let me go ahead and put that in my schedule and make that a recurrent appointment. And those appointments are sacred. Your self-care is sacred. It's important for you to fill your cup in order for you to have anything left over to fill the cups of others and to show up as your best self in your business, in your career, in your family, with your children, with your spouse, with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends. So here I am, encouraging all of you from a place of love to look at your schedule and honor your no. What is in your schedule that you don't feel inspired to participate in? Where can you say no? And how can you honor your priorities and your boundaries better in your life? Completely witnessed that I screwed up, and I'm owning it, and I've made that adjustment in my schedule. I am going to encourage each and every one of you to maybe set aside some time to reflect on your schedule and see, where is it that you're saying yes, where are you honoring your yes, and where are you honoring your no. And I'd welcome any comments and any share, like whatever you want to do or whatever you feel today, drop it below. Don't keep me a secret. Share this with your friends. If it's of benefit to you, let me know. It's always great to have feedback, and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.